Alright, we're going to change the spark plugs on a 97 GMC Jimmy, which that works for any Blazer or any Jimmy that looks kind of like this one. Ta-da! Okay. You're going to look down in here and you're going to think, how do I get to those spark plugs? Okay, I'll show a diagram of how to put them back on. All you do is yank all your spark plugs and spark plug wires. Some people say it's really hard to get to your spark plugs on either side. Well, if you take a jack and jack it up, if you don't want to take your tire off, get under here, see where the tire is? Right here above the tire is a flap. Just take that flap and lift it up, and there's your spark plug there, and your next one back, and your next one back is right there. That's how you get into them very easily, rather than having to dig through all this crap. Alright, so let's pull everything out. Those two out. Here's the steering arm, and right behind the steering arm is your spark plug. Well, if we get up here on top and we look down at it, you can see there's very little space. You're not going to get a wrench in there. So you can go down to Harbor Freight, and for under $10 you can buy these parts. And what you have is this right here. What this does is it goes into a socket and leaves just a little piece sticking out. Then you can use your wrench to be able to undo it. See how that works? Very little space. So go out and get you some of these. They'll come in real handy. Alright, same thing on the passenger side. What? What are you doing? Are you watching me? Are you watching me?
You want me.
I love you.
I love you.
Alright, like I was saying, there's nothing in the way on this side. You've got this spark plug, and then there's another spark plug hole, and then one back there. So they're really easy to get to from the wheel well. Easier than trying to stick your hands through that. Just a quick footnote, always put anti-seize on your threads, because if it gets locked up in there, you really don't want to break one off in there, because then you got to take it to a shop, and it's going to cost you a lot of money to get that spark plug back out of there. I've done this before, not this time, but when putting your spark plugs in, make sure that they go in real easy. Make sure you try and use your fingers as much, or even with the socket and the extension on it, and then that way you can twist it with your fingers. If it doesn't go in easy with your fingers, then something's wrong. Okay, there we go. Now, we can see that mine looks like the one on the right. And there's your firing order. Focus on that again. The 1 goes with the 1, and of course 2 with the 2, and so forth. And this is the front of the motor. If yours is the other way, then it starts with the black dot there. That's 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way around like that. Okay? That's how that works. And it's still 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And then see, that's in the back of the motor is where this is all located. There's the little rotor thing. That's the old one. This is the new one. There's going to be a bolt, 2 little bolts. The new kit comes with bolts so that you don't have to use the old ones. They also have a little bit of Loctite on them so that when you tighten them in there, it won't back out. You see, these are actually numbered as well. So then that way you know which way it's supposed to go. If you don't know which way it's supposed to go, you forget because you took it off real quick. If you look on this side, you've got 3, 1, and 5 on this side, and 2, 4, 6, and C, which C is the one that goes to the center part of the top of the intake. And that'll be the little short wire you'll be left with. I wanted to show you some good ways of knowing whether it's time to change it or not. Let me try and get in tight right here. There. Now, see how that's burnt on one side? If we get directly over the top of one of these, you'll see how it's not perfectly round. It's been edged off on one side. That means that it's been fried long enough. The center ball starts to wear out. Here's the part that spins around. Look at the tip right here. See how the tip's burnt? Try and get a little bit more light on that. See how it's burnt and it's not perfectly squared? These are all signs that it's time that you replace this. This kit right here, for the new kit, runs about $56. And then I think it runs about 25 bucks for the spark plug wire kit, or 14, something like that. But very well worth it for your little truck, car, whatever you decide you want to call it, to start working good again. Check it out real quick. Pick this up at Goodwill for what? $5. It had a good battery, it's got a good motor, and it's got a good charger. But I'm going to use the motor for something else. I'm not sure exactly what yet. So, went down to the hardware store, picked up an axle, and took the motor out. And now it's just a freewheeling axle. So in that way, it can still roll. And my daughter can still play on it until I build something else. Alright. The truck's going to stay. So I'm going to go ahead and keep working on it. So it's up in the air. Now look. See that? That's a stock fender. See how it goes nice and straight down? The rear fender is what I'm talking about. So look, pay attention to the rear fender. I'm flaring the fenders out. Now, see the difference? See how it bows out there? Almost looks like a 4x4 fender. But it's not. What I did was I took the same body mount that originally mounted to the front, to the bed itself, and I just tied it in to the rear top bolt hole on the mount, on the bed mount. And then I also had to cut that down 3/8 of an inch so that my body line matches back up. So now it matches up very nicely. Oh, one more thing. That's an awesome wife right there, sitting out here watching me. Sitting in the street, no doubt, because she's hardcore like that. Alright. I've got this side tacked on the back, the sheet metal. I just got that one corner up there to tack on, but I'm not going to do that tonight. And we got this side tacked on as well. This one's got a bunch more tacks than the other side. There's that. Check it out. My wife is still out here. You can barely see her. Wave, baby. Can we see you? Aha. She did the iPhone wave or iPod wave. Alright. That's it for this week. Alright. I hope that helps you guys out in doing your spark plugs. Hope you guys are happy that I'm keeping the truck. Next weekend, I'm not going to have a video of a modification or anything like that because I'm going to Sparks. Sparks in the Ozarks. It's in Noel, Missouri. It's one of the top shows for me for the year. I've never been to it. I tried to go last year, but I wasn't able to go. So if you guys are able to go, I'll see you guys there. If not, then peace out. No, I'm going to take some videos and some pictures and whatnot and try and get a video together for the following weekend. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave comments, suggestions, and everything below. And give me some thumbs up, rate, and comment, and all that other good stuff. Yeah. Keep watching my videos. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Sorry about the animated videos. I haven't really been able to get any of those done. I just have had my head up my butt. See you next time.